It's good. It's green. It's for the home. It's the Good Green Home Show. And we are back with hard-hitting news about plants and animals and insects. We have nursery stock buyer for Alsop Nursery, Brian Angerman, one of the leading experts in the Midwest about all kinds of things that have to do with the garden centers. Been in the industry a quarter of a century. Brian's going to talk about a very hard-hitting subject, butterfly houses.
Butterfly houses and butterfly gardening, people.
I'm glad you're here because I don't understand the purpose of a butterfly house. Do they actually live in there?
Yes and no.
Do they have couches?
They do not have couches. I believe that their legs are bent in a certain direction. They can't actually sit. But they are more of a standing insect. But with the butterfly houses, it's not so much that you're living in there throughout your entire life cycle. If you look at the life cycle of the butterfly, he starts out as this little caterpillar, and he's working his way up. And now, if you've ever read, some of the books like The Fly and The Metamorphosis, they have to find a place for them to change. And the change is in an area that is somewhat secluded, in the elements, but yet protected from predators. So what we've done, or the industry has done in the last 10 to 15 years, is to go into creating an environment for them to, if you want to call it incubate, metamorphosize, change from the caterpillar to the butterfly. And what the butterfly houses do is they actually, if you've ever gone to the Chicago Botanical Gardens or some of these other zoos where you go into them, they actually have their chrysalises hanging from these...
Chrysalis.
Yes.
Hanging from these... if you want to call them large-scale butterfly houses. Well, for the consumer and the general homeowner, these butterfly houses are a great way to attract them to actually incubate and turn into the butterflies. With that being said, the benefits of having that is, one, the butterflies are going to frequent the area if you provide them with the right amount of food and water. Now you've provided them a safe haven for their babies.
Yes.
And that safe haven for their babies can be an overwintering process. Some are done seasonally where they come out in the spring, they lay, and then next thing you know, in the fall, there's your butterfly. Between that and the moths and everything, you're creating a way to keep the predators, the different types of animals that are going to feed on these pupa stage, and you're saving them for their butterflies.
Brian, now you got my head spinning because I know that young gardeners and young people are becoming more and more aware of the plight of the monarch butterfly and the plight of the honeybee and other endangered species that are important to our ecosystem and the food production for the survival of the human species. But now you've got my head spinning. You got me thinking that what a great activity for mother-daughter, father-daughter, father-son, mother-son, grandmother, grandkid.
Everyone.
Anybody can do this. It's a great activity for kids. I love putting up a little birdhouse with my kids.
And you can do a butterfly house.
But now a butterfly house, this is just another great activity, and it gets them interested in...
And to really show them the benefits of it, start with the butterfly houses are great in the butterfly garden area, okay? You're attracting them. I know we've talked about, putting the oranges out there and the spongy things for them to extract the moisture in their foods. So you're creating the food for the adult to come in, lay the eggs, and regenerate her population. With that being said, look at doing the butterfly houses, and you could even get started on these over the wintertime. You could buy the actual butterfly house. You can go online and order different types of moths and butterflies in the pupa larva stage and in the chrysalis stages online, bring them in, start them off inside, and then as the temperature warms up, bring them outside, leave the butterfly house outside. Next year, hopefully, if you've chosen the right amount of plants to attract these different types of butterflies, you are going to hopefully have more of these laying eggs.
Get yourself a butterfly house. This is, again, Brian Angerman. Thanks for coming on again.
Thanks for having me.
Wealth of information. We'll be right back with the Good Green Home Show after some messages from these sponsors. And in the meantime, keep green.
Have you been disappointed with your lawn, even though you spread fertilizer year after year? If so, then you're not alone. That's because most people are unaware that feeding the lawn is only one of two key factors in getting beautiful results. The second is so obvious, but gets overlooked because it's out of sight, out of mind. The soil. Jonathan Green's new American Lawn Plan, unlike traditional fertilizers on the market, feeds both the lawn and the soil. Your soil is filled with nutrients. But many of these nutrients are never absorbed by the grass because your soil biology and chemistry hasn't been activated. This includes nutrients from your lawn fertilizer, too. Jonathan Green's new American Lawn Plan corrects the problem with 2 organic soil-reviving fertilizers: Love Your Lawn, Love Your Soil, and Magical. Spreading Jonathan Green's Love Your Lawn, Love Your Soil feeds your soil biology, activating its microscopic ecosystem. This activated microbial activity breaks down trapped nutrients, so they're completely absorbed by the grass roots. Love Your Lawn, Love Your Soil also creates natural gaps in your soil, allowing air and water to penetrate deeper so roots can grow further. Applying Jonathan Green's Magical feeds your soil chemistry, making it properly balanced. A well-balanced soil enables grass roots to absorb much more lawn fertilizer. This higher absorption rate makes your fertilizer more effective and reduces the risk of waste and runoff while helping keep your lawn and our environment green. Love Your Lawn, Love Your Soil, and Magical are fully compatible with any lawn fertilizer or annual lawn program. We recommend using them with a wide range of Jonathan Green fertilizers designed to feed your lawn with superior results. Feed your lawn and your soil with Jonathan Green's new American Lawn Plan. And finally, get a beautiful lawn you can feel good about.
Alsip Home and Nursery's trained staff of certified horticulturists and organic gardening gurus are the local experts for promoting sustainable, healthy living throughout the community. Our green team can turn even the most inexperienced gardener's thumb green. Alsip Home and Nursery features Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana's largest selection of plants and organic gardening supplies. Look no further than Alsip Home and Nursery's green team.